You're listening to Independent TV 7. Straight to the headline. United States government criticizes arbitrary arrest of Godwin Emefiele and Nnamdi Kanu by the DSS, the Department of Secret Service. They call it DSS, Department of State Service. Now, the United States government has criticized the arbitrary arrest of Governor Emefiele, the former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, and also Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, by security personnel in Nigeria. In its 2023 country reports on human rights practices, Nigeria published Tuesday on the United States Department of State's website. The U.S. highlighted concerns about lengthy pre-trial detention, also denying detainees access to court and frustrating the country's judicial system. Yes, this is coming from the United States. And I believe, before we continue, Bruce Fein was or still an advocate or a counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. He's from the United Kingdom, UK. He's also a white man. He said the judiciary is compromised in Nigeria. So we all know what that simply means. It simply means that they don't have a say of their own. During the Buhari regime, the judiciary was nothing to write home about. And now the United States government has criticized the arbitrary arrest of Godwin Emefiele, the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and also Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, by security personnel in Nigeria. In its 2023 country reports on human rights practices, Nigeria published Tuesday on the United States Department of State's website. The U.S. highlighted concerns about lengthy pre-trial detention, also denying detainees access to court, and also frustrating the country's judicial system. The report revealed that in the prosecution of corruption cases, law enforcement and intelligence agencies did not always follow due process, resulting in the arrest of suspects without appropriate arrest and search warrants, resulting in the arrest of suspects without appropriate arrest and search warrants. They could just, in Nnamdi Kanu's case, they just kidnapped him. That wasn't arrest, because Nnamdi Kanu, the last time I checked, is still a dual citizen, UK and Nigeria. So if he was arrested in Kenya and brought down to Lagos or Nigeria, I believe that's not due process, and they call it extraordinary rendition because the judiciary is compromised. Now, the report revealed that in the prosecution of corruption cases, law enforcement and intelligence agencies did not always follow the process, resulting in the arrest of suspects without appropriate arrest and search warrants. Regarding Emefiele's case, the report detailed that he was detained by the Department of State Services, DSS, for investigative reasons on June 10. Okay, although a federal high court in Lagos granted him bail on July 25th, ordering him to be held at the Ikoyi Correctional Center until bail was made. Wow. Now, the DSS, which is the Department of Secret Service, like I call it, attempted to arrest him again, leading to a confrontation between DSS agents and the Nigerian Correctional Service officers. Why? Now, this DSS, I don't really know. Is it because their department is from the state service, or because their department is the secret service? I don't know. Or the brutality and the kind of nonchalant attitude they portray towards arrest is just what is baffling. Similarly, Nnamdi Kanu, designated as a leader of a government designated terrorist organization, IPOB, was detained by the DSS on national security grounds. Now, not because I like Nnamdi Kanu, or not because I hate him, or not because Nnamdi Kanu was arrested or has been arrested, is still in custody, or not because he was speaking ill of the government. Now, on this note, similarly, Nnamdi Kanu was proscribed as a leader of an indigenous, outfit or thereabout, a leader of a government designated terrorist organization. That's proscribed. Now they refuse to proscribe the Boko Haram as being, a terrorist group or thereabout. But I don't know where that thing is coming from, because every charges that was counted on Nnamdi Kanu's case has been discharged and acquitted. Now I don't know why Nnamdi Kanu is still being detained, or rather, why governor of the CBN Godwin Emefiele was arrested, released on bail, and the DSS are still fighting over his arrest. Now, this thing says although a federal high court in Lagos granted him bail, talking about Emefiele, he was granted bail on July 25th. Now, ordering him to be held at the Ikoyi Correctional Center until bail was made. The DSS attempted to arrest him again, leading to a confrontation between DSS agents and Nigerian Correctional Service officers. And similarly, Nnamdi Kanu has been designated or proscribed being the leader of a terrorist group, but which is not true. I believe Nnamdi Kanu has been discharged and acquitted, and now we don't still know what is going on. Furthermore, despite being charged with treason, terrorism, and illegal possession of firearms, Kanu fled abroad in 2017 after skipping bail, only to be arrested and returned to Nigeria in 2021. In 2022, an appeal court in Abuja dropped all charges against Kanu and ordered his release. Yes, but the federal government appealed. Yeah, again in 2022, an appeal court in Abuja dropped all charges against Kanu and ordered his release, but the federal government appealed. Now, the Supreme Court overturned the appeals court ruling on December 15, also stating that Kanu faced terrorism charges despite acknowledging rights violations during his arrest and extradition. Yes, Kanu remained incarcerated at the year's end. Okay. Now, the report also highlighted challenges within Nigeria's judicial system, including a shortage of trial judges, trial backlogs, endemic corruption, bureaucratic inertia, and undue political influence. Wow. It said delays in cases were exacerbated by logistical issues, yes, such as the need for more vehicles to transport detainees to court and authorities losing case files. Overall, the United States expressed their concern about Nigeria's judicial system's inadequacies, emphasizing the need for fair and transparent legal processes to uphold human rights. Because the political arena in Nigeria, they are not following the policy and the constitution which guides us. Or rather, the 1999 constitution, which is the problem of the country. Why can we say that the Nigerian 1999 constitution is amended? Think about it.